Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to season a cast iron pan. And note that this also applies to carbon steel pans in terms of seasoning. So what you're going to want to do is get the pan nice and hot. The smoke isn't actually coming from the pan, it's coming from the burner, if you can see it. And you'll want to take some high temperature oil. So this can be canola oil, vegetable oil, or ideally flaxseed oil, but I don't think we get that. That's okay though. And just put a tiny bit on and wait until it's shimmering, and then take some towels. We will either have a seasoning towel or some paper towels that you can use, and just spread it around nice and thin. Make sure to get up on the sides a bit and all around. Now we're going to wait for a couple minutes, so if you want, I'll talk briefly about the smoke points of oils. So all oils have a certain smoke point. Low temperature oils like extra virgin olive oil or what's the one that we have here, sesame oil, have very low smoke points, around 250 degrees Fahrenheit. Whereas oils like vegetable or canola oil have very high smoke points, around 400 degrees. If you let the oil get to temperatures above that, then their chemical composition will change and you will start to produce bad cholesterol, which we don't want in our pans and in our food in general, except in very rare cases in which you do. So the idea is to use an oil that is proper for what you're cooking, or in this case for seasoning, we want to get it nice and hot so that it just hits the smoke point and a chemical reaction happens between the oil and the pan to make a seasoning which is non-stick. And it's just about ready to be done. There's a little bit of smoke coming off, which means that it has just hit the smoke point and the chemical change has happened. So I'm going to turn off the heat, wipe it down one last time to get rid of any excess oil, because we don't want oil pooling up inside of the pan. And then just leave it to cool on here, or you can put it away in a place where it won't burn anything. One last thing, in terms of when you need to season cast iron pans or carbon steel pans, it's only really after you remove some of the seasoning. So if you cook with oil, like if you're sauteing something in these pans, then you just need to clean it and dry it. You don't need to season it. However, if you cook with an acidic food like tomatoes or anything like vinegar or lemon, then you should season it.